I said I'm betting my reputation on it. You will regret not buying here. I posted this 2 days ago on the 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗃 button. And if you look at this, this is literally where my tweet came in. And this is not a point where I'm gonna go and, you know, do the Conor McGregor kind of walking. But if you have listened, if you have been understanding how the market works and what is really happening, if you just came to the shows and did a little bit of consideration, congratulations, because that means you're massively up. The market is rallying as it was expected. Say up 41%, INJ 20, Virtuals 20, Jupiter 20, like all of these coins, most of these coins we talked about. And yesterday I had a show and I got comments on like, this is literally why people are so dumb at some point, that you just have to make sure to buy when there is fear on the street and make sure to sell when there is euphoria. So I've been guiding you through the whole thing on the Telegram as well. I'm so happy that so many of you actually did make money, because this is exactly what happened. I've been saying that we should have a deal, and there was a deal. Trump announced yesterday, congratulations, world's time for peace. And this is exactly what happened. So there wasn't an official announcement for a ceasefire that was announced yesterday. We're actually breaking news here because apparently there are missiles flying around today, and there is going to be an expected strike by Israel coming very soon. So I've got a bunch of stuff to cover on this show. Again, if you have not watched my show any time previously, my name is Fefe and I educate you in crypto. I bring you the breaking news. I bring you everything you need to know for the next 24 hours and from the past 24 hours to be up to date with crypto. The whole idea of the show is that you come here, you watch the show, you follow me on X, and then you get all the updates. You don't have to focus on anything else. If that sounds good, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, obliterate the like button, and let me know in the chat if you're here. What's happening, fam? Is everybody happy? What is happening? Deal is seem to be on the table. Everybody, I'm kind of screwing my thing here. Everybody seems to be, you know, bouncing hard, making money, which is also good. Bouncing card, this came out pretty wrong, but smash the like, thank you. Hello, no voice. No voice? There should be voice. There won't be peace. There will be peace, trust me. The no shaving didn't last long, brother man. Yeah, I know. You know, it happened. My kiddo, I went home and my kiddo was like, why did you cut it? I'm like, I like your show. Thank you. Bullish. Just ready to buy my Toyota. I'm so happy. Money is printing. GM. Love the show, but would like for us to see more of the charts. I mean, we're gonna do the charts on the 100x Club. I'm preparing my keynote on Monaco, but I have the trading channel. We upload educational content. Is the educational stuff dropping today? Tomorrow, we're dropping an educational content on the 100x Club. We're dropping all these, what is an order block, how to trade with the community, speaking and whatnot. Go and subscribe there. There's a link in the description. But we're going to talk more on charts. And of course, the Telegram, the free Telegram. I share everything. Got near at your bottom call. I'm so happy. When banana zone now, when I close the position, it pumps hard. I told you not to close, but Ed, still only up. Yes, 2 missiles already hit. Yes, money print, give us soul on 113. Got wrecked on the bottom. Don't think it's up only. Super Bowl on a chart. Okay, so let's get into what is really happening because it's important. So yesterday, there was news during the day. This is Doha, okay, Qatar. There are rockets flying towards Qatar, which is a problem. And I genuinely thought, like, you know, this is like very bad. I even posted about it in the Telegram, and I said, look, like there is Iran launches 6 missiles towards US bases in Qatar, and I said this is potentially World War III. That the fact that they launched missiles to Qatar, which is again a Muslim country, like you can't really do that. And I was very concerned about it because this could potentially have been the beginning of World War III. What happened is that this whole thing was aimed at US bases in Qatar. Now you have to understand, Qatar does not have to do it. One of the richest countries on the planet, they don't need to have a base, a military base, but they do it to protect Israel, they do it to protect the region, so they let the US have a base there. And Iran having an attack on the US base in Qatar was very freaking bad. But immediately after, the news came, and apparently Iran coordinated the attack on the American air bases in Qatar with Qatari officials and gave advance notice that attacks were coming to minimize casualties. And Qatar obviously communicated that to the US, and this is why there were massive announcements. We didn't really understand why, but every American official went out and said, you know, personnel in the region should hide, should seek shelter, and it's happened because of this. They transported out aircrafts as well from that specific military base that was struck. So it was a coordinated, safe face attack from Iran. And I said, deal is imminent in my honest opinion, because if the reason why I tweeted this and the reason why I said it is because if it is a safe face attack, that means they have one more eye for an eye. That's it. Thank you so much. We're coming to the table. Let's make a deal. That is exactly what happened. So it happened, they came to the deal. Possibly the deal was even done way before the attack took place, but the deal has been struck. Oil basically started dumping down 13% since the ceasefire, and there was a deal, or there was a ceasefire deal announced that they had 6 hours, so 4 a.m. Tehran time, they should have stopped bombing each other, which is basically what Trump announced, is that the ceasefire is now in effect. Please do not violate it, Donald J. Trump. And he just signs it in case we don't know who the heck he is, President of the United States. Now, what is interesting is that, why don't you like the show? I'm looking at you, behind the screen, sitting like this, watching the show, getting all the free alpha, making a ton of cash from trading, and still not liking the show. Unacceptable. So please, 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 please like the show, share it with your friends, check out all the socials in the description. If we get drafted, I hope we'll be on the same side. Brother, for your sake, I hope to. Trump about to crash out. Yeah, I agree. Just now they hit Iran. Exactly. They're back at it now. Exactly. So this is what I was about to say. So what happens is that we wake up today and massive blast reported in Tehran. How do you say it? Tehran? Tehran, right? Oh, forgot. Israel identified missiles coming from Iran. And it's like, now chicken or the egg? You know, like, who shot the first rocket? Like, it's just ridiculous, honestly. Anyway, so what happens is that there was rockets fired from one place to another. Israel said Iran fired rockets. Iran denies firing any rockets. Israel says, we know you fired rockets. I'm going to bomb the shit out of you. That's basically what's happening. Okay? So Israel goes and says, defense minister says he had instructed the Israel military to respond forcefully to Iran's violation of the ceasefire with high intensity strikes against regime targets in the heart of Tehran. Now the problem is, could you just sit the fuck down for a second? Could we just have this peace deal and just not bomb each other? Could we like fucking do that, please? So the ceasefire is now in effect. Please do not violate. Trump was very clear in the fact that there is ceasefire. They shouldn't violate it. Then he comes out and he says both sides violated the ceasefire. So it doesn't even freaking matter who started. They violated it. And I'll tell you my honest opinion now. I will tell you. Trump goes out. This is recent news, guys. This is breaking news from the Iran-Israel-US situation. So it happened like 20 minutes, 50 minutes ago. Israel comes out and says, do not drop those bombs. If you do, it's a major violation. Bring your pilots home now. And then he signs it again. And then he goes out, guys, you have to listen to this. This is the coldest comments a president has ever made. Please listen to this. If you have kids in the room, get them out.
Israel. Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel is committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that.
He's talking about not being happy about Israel going full force at Iran for the rocket they apparently sent by accident or something like that. And listen to this. This is history, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you to listen to this.
You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
He's angry. He's angry. And you do not want... I'm just going to play this again. This is the President of the United States dropping the F-bomb.
You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
You understand that? Anyway, so he's definitely not happy. And then Trump says, you know, he's going to go and in the same interview that he gave literally 20 minutes ago, he said he's going to go back and he's going to persuade Netanyahu on not pursuing this action. Now, the problem is Netanyahu told Trump that he could not cancel the attack and that some response was needed to Iran's violation of the ceasefire. I mean, this fucking guy, seriously. Anyway, Israel is expected to respond with symbolic strike. Okay, now you can imagine what that might be. And then Israel to only attack a single target at the request of Trump. But they're still going to attack a single target, okay? Now the problem is, how on earth do you know who started what? Like, seriously. Like, it's gonna be the problem that I see here, and I'm just bringing in news here. Israel is not going to attack Iran. All planes will return around the head home while doing friendly plane wave to Iran. Nobody will be hurt. The ceasefire is in effect. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Israel media citing security concerns. The media is over and the ceasefire between Israel and Iran has entered into force. That's what the Israeli media is pushing now. So the problem is that I see is that we're going to see this back and forth here. And the market is actually taking it surprisingly great. I mean, if you look at the chart here, it is very, very, very surprisingly very, very good. Now, I'm just going to delete this OG tweet from here. But if you look at this, we have a very, very strong recovery on the 4 hour. And I've been saying this and people called me an idiot, but I said the moment there is going to be just a hint to a potential ceasefire, we're gonna see a market rocket. Bitcoin is up 7-8% on the news since my tweet that there is going to be a deal imminent. It had a 4 hour close above and is targeting this daily. No, it's actually just a 4 hour, yeah. So it has a 4 hour. I would expect a retrace down here to like potentially coming down to 102 at some point. But ultimately, we should be out of the woods, like genuinely. Even if there's like the only problem that we see here is that Netanyahu is not going to. I mean, I don't know if he's going to listen to Trump, but I have one message and one thought of the whole thing. If Israel does not start taking a chill pill now, I think that is a problem. Because the world will see that there is no need to, like, Israel doesn't want peace then. And again, like, I understood their objectives. I understand that they needed to, you know, eliminate the threat and, you know, fine. But now is the time to make peace. And if there is no peace made, I think it's clear that Israel doesn't want peace. And I think that will put things in a very different perspective. And I genuinely hope Trump will say, okay, you know what? We'll just stop the support and then we'll see what happens. So I genuinely hope that there will be peace. And this is the time to make peace. Iran is open to make peace. Trump is making peace. Israel should make peace. This is the moment to do that. So, let's figure out this. Okay, can you, M-Trades, can you please just write letter by letter? What is the thing that got deleted? Like, people say comments get deleted. I put my hand on my heart, we do not delete comments. There can be some settings on the back end on YouTube, which I don't know about. I promise you, we do not delete comments. I promise you. I want to know what gets deleted. When people say that every single day someone comes here and they say comments get deleted, but we don't delete any comments. ETH. Are you commenting ETH? Can you try commenting ETH? Can you guys, anyone in the chat, can you try to comment ETH, please? Is it finally time for Valhalla? I think it is. It's in the next comments. Some comments don't show your screen for some reason. Oh, my screen. Oh, okay. Because it can be... Yeah, it can be... It can be this. That is not a live chat, but it's the top chat. I'm just... Maybe that's... I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. Let's see. Ethereum. People can comment ETH. Ethereum. I don't know what... Fefe never deletes comments. I don't delete comments. I mean, unless it's like really, really like offensive, but comments not deleted. XRP. I don't see my last two comments. I don't know. Mines are chop. What's up, monkey face? My comments aren't showing either. Yeah, it doesn't. ETH. Can someone try to comment ETH? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna sort it. Why? Is there like a setting in the backend or what? Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why. I don't know. We'll look into it. I don't know why there is, but anyway. So ultimately, this is what I think. There are a bunch of good news. One of the good news is that I wanted to tell you about is that I made sure that you have an incredible deal with Ledger. If you want a cold wallet, they're also, this is not a sponsored content, so I do have an affiliate link in the description, but this is I'm not being paid by Ledger or anything like that. Just want to make sure. But what is important, I love Ledger, I love the people. I use Ledger since 2017. This is my Ledger X. If you're not getting yourself a Ledger cold wallet, I think you're making a mistake. I use the Ledger Stacks, but I have the Flex and whatnot. If you get yourself a Ledger device today, you get $70 worth of Bitcoin as a bonus. So you get a voucher, $70. You basically save $70 and you get Bitcoin on your Ledger, in a voucher that you can put on your Ledger. It's actually pretty amazing. There's a link in the description, and Cuz is also going to pin it here. He already did. Cuz, bro, you're gonna be hired again. Good job. So it's gonna be pinned here. Get yourself, I think it's today and tomorrow, and it's probably over, I think, or maybe it's next Monday. I don't know exactly, but it's like very short amount of time. It's a no fucking brainer, guys. He uses live chat, not top chat. Now I use live chat. Israel is playing Trump. I think so. We'll see. Trim some positions here. One re-enter on the retrace. Yo, listen to me. Leave the chat on live. Change it from top chat. I did. Now I did. Yeah, I can't comment Ethereum in short words. Okay, can we just note this down and see why people can't comment ETH? Like, that's actually a problem. Like, why can't people comment ETH? It should be like a setup on the back end. So if that's the case, like, we are going to make sure that it's not there. I caught on the bearish 50 minutes yesterday, high leverage position as well. Seeing them now. Okay, cool. So that said, let's go. I've got some news as well that I wanted to bring here, and then we're going to jump into the charts. One of the major news is that the Fed Bowman just said they are open to cut rates as soon as July. I've been saying this. I think rate cuts are coming sooner or later and can come as soon as July. There are 4 more meetings and they're expecting, 10 FOMC members expect at least 2 cuts. So it is not unbelievable that they're going to cut in July. JP speaks today. In about 3 hours, so that's going to be interesting, especially with the ceasefire being in place. I think this could be really cool. And then Trump is just being Trump, to be honest. Also follow 𝗙𝗃𝗧. How many followers does 𝗙𝗃𝗧 have? 6,000. 𝗙𝗃𝗧, good job, my brother. 𝗙𝗃𝗧 is a very cool guy. I don't know why this is your tag, bro. KS. Anyway, you can just see it. Like, follow 𝗙𝗃𝗧. He's a good guy. One of the researchers here at Banter. Let me see. Let's see. There is a Banter India as well. Let me see his stats. Hey, look at this. What is my brother doing here?
A lot of things happening because of the war, and we understand that the crypto market right now is in a major danger as Bitcoin is ready to break below that 100K level.
Like
but
he's
what is happening with your favorite ecosystem, that is Solana? Everyone,
why are we not subscribed to this channel?
Solana.
Subscribe. What's good? Let's see.
बहुत लोग मुझसे ये बात पूछते हैं कि बिटकॉइन क्यों खरीदें? बिटकॉइन इसीलिए खरीदो क्योंकि आप गोल्ड खरीदते हो। जैसे गोल्ड को प्रेशियस मेटल समझते हो ना, बिटकॉइन को भी।
Go and follow 𝗙𝗃𝗧. He's a legend. I love 𝗙𝗃𝗧. Anyway, go and follow 𝗙𝗃𝗧. And he tweeted and he said, too late. Trump tweeted this on Truth Social. Too late. Jerome Powell of the Fed will be in Congress today in order to explain, among other things, why he's refusing to lower the rate. Europe has had 10 cuts. We had 0. No inflation. Great economy. We should be at least 2 to 3 points lower. That's fucking 2 to 3 points lower. Woo! The money's dropping bombs here. We should save the US from $800 billion per year plus. We're talking about interest. He has to refinance debt. We talked about this. Okay, I'm genuinely stopping the show, guys. If we don't get... Do we have 750 people watching and 260 likes? Is that like... Do I see that right, or is that the software? Okay, I'm legit no joke. Like, I'm no joke. If we don't get 500 likes in the next... No, if we don't get 500 likes in the next 2 minutes, I'm legit stopping the show. I've got a bunch of things to do, so I actually don't mind stopping the show if you guys don't find value in it. I started the alarm alert. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If you don't get 500 likes, I'm just gonna stop the show. It's simple. $800 billion. What else do we have here? Like rate cuts possible for July. Like the effing show. Pouring for likes. Chop. Monkey face, you're a little bit out of your line here. We like you being here, but don't use words like this, okay? Go clown. Lubos, I'm so happy you're here, bro. I'm so happy. Find God. Cheap software error. Smashed my like. I'm happy. Is the same people not liking every time. Hit the like. Don't stop the show, brother. I mean, it's literally, I'm legit, like, guys, you don't understand. Like, I'm speaking in Monaco in 2 days. I have to prep everything for that. I'm traveling. I want to spend time with fam. We have school here. Like, I want to talk about school as well. You gotta go and subscribe to school. There's a link in the description because it's going to pin it as well. Send this to your friends, your mom, your neighbor, your cat owner club, whatever that is. This is the best course. Launches in 6 days. The cohort. It is pretty incredible. I mean, this guy is absolute legend. This is like an absolute legend, and he's co-piloting with this absolute legend. So it's it is pretty amazing. We're at 1 minute. These guys think I'm fucking joking. I'm not joking. I am going to stop the show. So it's 40 seconds. If we don't get another 130 likes, I am going to stop the show. But who said they don't know the F they're doing? Much appreciated. We are fam. What is your first language? I'm Hungarian. Originally, I'm Hungarian. 500 to 740 seems not impossible. Okay, maybe maybe you're right. Maybe 500 is a bit too much. Okay, I'm gonna do 400, huh? Okay, you're right. Okay, I shouldn't be a dick. Okay, so if we get to 400 in the next 20 seconds, which is like 12 likes from here, then we're gonna continue the show. Invite all the parties for peace talks over hookah. Marcus Woodrock and Fefe the Peace Bringer. Just stop the show then. Don't care about you, but 𝗏𝗏𝗔𝗧𝗏𝗏, I'm so... Why are you here, bro? Short, great show. Looks like we will see you tomorrow. No, I'm gonna do... maybe I was a dick, so yeah, I agree. Okay, 400 is nice. Should be... Okay, that's fine. Okay, 400 is reasonable. I told you we'll not stop the show long. Okay, I'm gonna do 400 is reasonable. 400 is reasonable. Okay, cool. So, let's go. I want to run through this very quickly. We said this. So let me read through this because this is relevant. $800 billion per year. So what is happening is that he has to refinance $1 trillion worth of debt. And by not reducing the interest rates, he had to refinance the debt at a higher rate. And I think he's been very vocal about how shit JP is. And I think JP is showing him the middle finger. The guy's going to retire anyway. So things later changed to the negative, increase the rate. I hope Congress really works this very dumb, hard-headed person over. He will be paying for this incompetence for many years to come. The board should activate, make America great again. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see what's going to happen, but this does not sound good. Now, the odds of interest rate cut went up to 79% in September, so we're definitely getting a cut in September. I do believe as well, but I think we're going to get it sooner. The U.S. Director of Federal Housing Finance Agency, Bill Pohl, says agency is looking to explore how cryptocurrency holdings could count towards mortgage qualifications. So what is happening here is that you will be able to take your Bitcoin that you hold on your cold wallet, and potentially at some point you will be able to take a mortgage on your Bitcoin and use that. So you could collateralize your Bitcoin on the government level as well, which obviously will be extremely bullish. Nvidia insider trading CEO Jensen Huang sells 20 million worth of Nvidia shares. I don't know why we call this insider trading, bro. Like the guy went from a toilet cleaner to the CEO and founder of the largest fucking company on the planet. Let the guy sell 20 million of the 3 trillion market cap business he's built in the past 8 years. Like, let the guy just sell $20 million worth of shares, okay? But he's been selling some shares that happened. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's jump into the charts. I wanted to tell you one more thing. I'm speaking in Monaco this Thursday. So if you are not coming to 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 Summit, I'm sorry, but if you are in Nice or close by, come to Monaco. It's going to be a sick conference. I am speaking on stage. I'm speaking in panels. Shout out to 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 Summit. I got a 50% coupon for you, which I'm going to share in the Telegram group. So there's a link in the description to the Telegram as well, because it's going to ping it. It's a free Telegram that you can join here. I share my thoughts. I share my trades. Everything that I do is in here. It's completely for free for now. Now, let's jump in here into the charts and see what is really happening. So ultimately, here is what I'm thinking. We should have, if we are lucky, we are going to get a retrace down to the 50%, right? A 50% retrace would come around down here to this very beautiful OB, which would be about 102,000. Whether we will get it or not, I think it will all depend on news. That would be about a 3% dump. I think we should get it, But if I really look at the chart and it's a double break, guys, this is such a fucking impulsive move. I can't tell you. There's 3 candles here. This is a high. 3 candles here. This is a high. This is like a very, very, very impulsive move straight out into an OB. So we could see some kind of rejection here, coming a little bit lower. Hopefully it consolidates for the week. Everything just gets sorted, and then we get a little bit of thing and continuation up. I do believe that we are going to see all-time highs in no time. And also don't forget that these 2 nuclear powers, like, I just want people to understand is that, so ultimately I expect to pull back down to the 102,000 region. That's what I'm thinking, and that's another opportunity to layer in heavy positions. Now don't forget this, guys. Like, do not forget this here, for example. Or do not forget, let me just go on to the daily. Do not forget this here. Like, this accumulation, yeah, it was much longer. But if you think about the fact that this accumulation happened, like, I don't think this is happening, by the way. But just so you know, like, we had a push here on the daily, right? Had a push here. And it's coming down slowly. So at some point, we're going to see a push. And the push will take us to $120,000, $30,000, $40,000. If you're not on that train, I mean, this is the opportunity. I'm not sure if we're going to get one more. Because we have 1 leg, 2 leg. I think we're going to get 1 more leg. And that's it. I think we're going to have 1 more final big leg. And then we're going to have a little bit of a pullback. 2026 beginning, I think, is going to be very crazy. But yeah. What about CMA Gap 93? I think later. When alt season? There is no alt season. If you follow my content, you know there is no alt season. Period. I don't care who says what. There is no alt season. Okay. Cool. So let's go. This is what I'm thinking on the total. Let me just look at the total as well. How to trade 1 minute, please, Fefe. When should we use it in terms of high time frame? I mean, 1 minute you should not. It's scalping, but I mean, you can ultimately. But do you realize that the 297 that I marked was the proper Pico bottom? Like the 297. Okay. Anyway, let's go back here. So I would expect us to come back down 3.11 trillion and move on from there. I've got some trades in. My positions are still in negative. As I was saying, I'm layering in, so I'm like 15% down on the account. But again, I'm not even concerned because I've been telling you I'm keep adding to the positions and I'm layering in. So we've got 𝗙𝗃 up at 27% profit on 5x leverage. So that's already in profit, and we already took like 2.3 thousand off. So that is a great position. Bitcoin is in a small profit. Tau is down 2.7%, so 27 here, but it's 2.7 on the chart, which is nothing. Very strong. Sui up already at about 2.7%. Link down, but again, like it's 1% on the chart, nothing. So most of the position, I took an ETH short here. I didn't even want to share it with you because it was kind of like a gamble. I'm even gonna close it now because it was whether it is gonna be escalating or not. But I didn't want to share it in the Telegram before it was confirmed. So I don't think that's necessary. I closed it. Solana is already up as well. So we do have Link, Tau, and Ethena down in minus, but because we closed some of the positions, Ethena, I took a big haircut on Ethena, which is not great. The account is still down a little bit, but I'm again layering into the next position. I've been very vocal about what I'm doing, layering in for the next leg up, and that is exactly what I'm going to do and continue to do. So if we start pushing higher here, when we have a pullback, I'm going to add to all the positions. Solana, where could you enter? Like this is what I marked on Solana. I thought this was playing out now, so we do have a 4-hour close. If we get back on Solana 137, I'm gonna post in the Telegram, but this is what I would be looking at. This is a scalp that probably got stopped. Do we have that open? Or I just marked the entry there. Yeah, they got stopped. Let me just look here. So I'm looking at BNB, not really interested now. Doge, not interested. Sui could be like, I mean, Sui, this is like a no-brainer, but Aptos, I want to buy in Aptos. Yeah, look at it. Like, again, like Aptos is a no fucking brainer here. I am going to buy Aptos. I'm going to open a position here. Aptos is a no-brainer, like legit no-brainer. I'm going to go 3x leverage, but I'm going to open up an Aptos position here. Like Ethena, Aptos, these tokens pumped like crazy. So I'm going to take 3x. I'm going to go in with like where is market price? And my stop loss is going to be like down. Down and down we go. I'm not even gonna put a stop loss here, to be very honest with you. Because my risk is like 3%. Yeah, like, I mean, my stop loss would be down here at $3, sub $3. I'm gonna put in I'm actually just gonna layer in more if that happens. Layering up for the next, like, this is also like, look at this chart here. I mean, if you look at this, like, bro, Aptos as the layer 1 with all the connections, everything that's happening. I mean, this is like my, you know what my TP is? Fucking $13, bro. That's my TP, $13. I'm actually gonna set it up here even now. This is, by the way, Bluefin, guys. If you want a non-KYC exchange that's available worldwide, I'm gonna go $13. Okay, non-KYC, and one of the best things about Bluefin that I really like is that they custody at Fireblocks, which is a third-party custodian. If they get hacked, scam, whatever, you do not lose your funds. There is Con is going to pin it here. Already pinned it. I saw the swap here, so it didn't really happen earlier, but it's fine. So yeah. Guys, I have to jump. I have to record some stuff for school. Check ETH. Let's look at ETH. Let's look at ETH. Let's check ETH. Oh, beautiful. Look at ETH. Oh my god. ETH is like, holy shit, I should open an ETH position here. Fuck, this is so good. I don't know who said it, but you're playing it. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this on ETH! Oh my god! I have to open an ETH position, bruv. Oh my god, I have to open an ETH position. Okay, this is like a banger. Yeah, I have to open an ETH position. Yeah, thank you for noting. ETH. Oh, you can do ETH USD. Oh, wow. Bluefin. Okay, let's go. I'm going to open up 3x again. Just building up for the next leg. Market buy. Oh, there we go. What's funny, cuz? What's funny, cuz? How many positions do you have? I have a lot of... But I'm telling you, I'm building up for the next leg up. It's not a scalp position. Like, I have what? I have 9 positions open. But it's the next leg up. You know what? You can all fucking laugh at me. Laugh at me when Aptos is at $13 and I'm printing like 50,000 on a 20,000 account. Then laugh at me then, okay? This is for the next leg up. Guys, wanted to tell you one more thing, which is very, very important. 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. Okay, they are partners, but I'm legit telling you, this data breach is more serious than it was. Anticipated 16 billion data sets, your address, your phone number, your email address, all that stuff leaked, put into databases. 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏, what they do is that you sign up, you pay, I don't know, 10 euros a month is basically nothing. You pay that and they remove from 230 databases minimum your data. You can request them to remove that and not get scammed, not get hacked, not get these scamming emails, whatever that is. I genuinely recommend you do this. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I think it's one of the best services with NordVPN. They are really, really cool. I use it and I do recommend you do it as well, because it's going to pin it here in the chat, but also there's a link in the description. Guys, truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, for spending time with us. Last question. Is this trade? Yes, is that spots? Yeah, spots. I'm building up low leverage, so... Exactly, but that's what people say. You know, this is the problem. I don't take on partners that I don't believe in, right? And people say, oh, it's a sponsor, I'm not even gonna look at it. Well, you're a fucking idiot then. I mean, it's simple. Like, this thing proper removes your phone number, your email addresses, your data from databases, from 230 databases around the globe. There was just a breach from Google, Facebook, Meta, 16 billion data points, and you're not looking at 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. I don't know what you're doing. Like, I'm genuinely saying. Is this also for spot? Yes, let's go to the moon. When drop some stones, 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. I mean, I should. I know. Bro is ignoring me. No, I'm here. Tell me. The Zuko. I'm just here for you. The buys you do on leverage, I can do on spot too. Of course, you can. You can. Also for spot. Yes. It's much safer on spot. Buy Aptos on spot. Yeah. I'm holding spot Aptos as well. Summary, Fefe, I was late to the show. Watch the show again. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Check out these 2 videos. One of them is going to be a trading tutorial on the 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏, which is the trading channel. Subscribe there. I'll see you in the Telegram. Click here to subscribe. Come back tomorrow. And if you're gonna be in Monaco, come and say hi. Take care. I believe I'll see you in the next one. Take care.